Hey y'all, what's going on? It's your man, Professor Mike Jordan. Old school, new school, need to learn no show. 88.3 KABF, the voice of the people. Right now, on the phones, we have a special guest. Carla, you still on? You want? Hello?
Hello?
Hey, what's going on, man? If I hang up on you, call me right back, okay?
All right.
Hello?
Hello?
All right, we in business. Now, let me, man, I'm gonna tell you something. Somebody was here when I got here, and they was dying to have their song played, and he good people, so I went on ahead and showed them love. But in all honesty, they jammed up my whole business. But it is quite all right. I've been telling the people I got a special guest. I would not tell them who it is. I'm gonna let you introduce yourself. Now, let me preface this. I'm on Twitter, like you need to be. Not you, guest. You people just listening to the show. I'm on Twitter, and as it turns out, I see this thing, the coolest thing, a dad's cool music lesson or something along those lines. So I figure I'm a father and I love music, so I decide let's take a look at this. I open up the tweet, and what I saw blew my mind. I'm gonna tell you something. It was an 11 on the R factor and an 11 on the that's dope factor. On both of those meters, it was over 10, and I kept it in my pocket. I didn't show anybody. I said, you know what? I'm gonna wait until the time is right. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Lance Underwood. I run.
Where you from, Lance?
I live in Delaware. I'm from Southern California. And I run the blog QT Albums, Tumblr, which is my sons are impersonating classic hip-hop, jazz, rock artists on their album covers. And we've been doing this for almost a year now, and it has blown up over the past week and a half on the internet.
Wow. I'm telling you, it is amazing. I just posted the Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince one, and I don't know if you're aware of this because you probably can't hear the show, but you're talking over parents just don't understand right now.
Oh, I am?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I got the instrumentals that are going to be playing, and you'll get to hear this show later on. I'll be sure to let you know. But the instrumentals that are playing are from the album covers.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, well, you know, like I said, I tell them all the time. I said, there's all kinds of little Easter eggs in there, but you gotta catch them. You gotta catch them. I'm not gonna always tell you that they're there. You just gotta be on top of it. So
you're doing it right, Mike.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you, man. So tell me, man, what inspired? I have an idea of what inspired it, but man, tell me the process of how you put all this together because I love it to death.
Well, in the beginning, I just purchased the record, What's Going On by Marvin Gaye. It was a deluxe record, and I came home and I was looking at it, and I was like, this is a dope album cover. And on the back side of the album, it was Marvin Gaye standing in a playground in the rain with tricycles and things like that. And I said, you know, it'd be cool if my eldest son, would take a picture like that. Because, you know, I'm not the one for the pictures with the matching shirts and all that other kind of thing. But
the quote unquote Sears family photo.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I gotta find my son a raincoat, a suit, and a yellow shirt, and all this other stuff.
Right.
In the meantime, I have a large collection of Blue Note jazz and Impulse jazz and hip hop CDs and records. And I was like, you know what would be dope? To put both of my sons in these. So I started just looking through my collection. I was like, all right, this will be cool, this will be cool, this will be cool. And so when I had my kids, I showed them, I was like, hey, do you want to do this? And they're like, yeah, we want to dress up. So so we just started that. I took my cell phone and I have my cell phone and my lamp, and I downloaded a free photo editing software called GIMP, and I started taking the pictures. You know, they were 6 and 3. The youngest was 3 at the time. So, you know, it's sometimes, you know, it's a challenge to get them to focus, but you know, it's all right. You see them, you tell them to do it, and then they do it, and then you just got to get the pictures. You know, the outtake pictures are funnier than the actual photo.
I can only imagine.
especially like for the Midnight Marauders cover. Put on the headphones and make some funny faces. That's all.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know if I have that one, because man, I'm trying to post as many of them as possible. But since you brought it up, I'm definitely gonna try. Let me see if I have it in my mix. I sure don't. Because man, I have so many, and I want to get to all of them. And during the course of the evening, I will probably throw them all up when I get a second. I'm gonna tell you, man. And then if you could tell the folks your name once more and your Tumblr, because, like I said, the people, I wasn't recording when you first introduced yourself. So tell them one more time.
My name is Lance Underwood. The Tumblr blog is qtalbumcover.tumblr.com. Go check that out. Follow it and love it. I just put a new one up there. My son just did a new one. He did Michael Jackson Off the Wall. That was the newest one. That was this week.
Man, are you serious?
Yeah.
I tell you what, man, you send it to me. I'm going to get it out to them because I know they're going to want to see that. Well, man, I'm going to tell you, like I said, I am crazy about the photos, and I stumbled onto them. Really, literally, like I said, Hip Hop Wired. One of the sites that, and the likes are crazy. Shout out to my man Paul John Balkin. Shout out to Big Russ. You're getting crazy love right now on Facebook with the pictures. It is bananas.
Nice.
So far we've posted the He's a DJ, I'm the Rapper, one of my favorites actually.
Right.
And we posted the What's Going On when you mentioned that. And right now in the background, Soliloquy of Chaos is playing.
Oh yeah, Gangstar.
So we had to go with the daily operation. Let me ask you something.
Yes, sir.
Do your kids know these? Do they know this music?
They do, because I play it in the car.
You're a good dad.
They do.
You're a world-class father. It's so funny. I don't know if I've ever told my listeners this story, but I'll tell you because we talking. My youngest son, the first song, I made it a point to carefully select the song he played as he came out of the hospital when he was born. And I picked the Flavor in Your Ear remix.
No, you didn't.
Yes. This is this is the introduction to music I want you to have.
Absolutely.
So yeah, and man, it is another thing I love about it is, first of all, you pay homage to some great covers. So that's definitely dope. But then in addition to that, oh no, I have this album cover, but I don't have the instrumental just playing now. It ain't hard to tell. And I know I have this one in the ones I set up for the show. So we're definitely gonna get that up right now. But one of the things about it is, in addition to you paying homage to the albums and the music, of course, is, like I said, the way it's working out is, it warms my heart that your kids know this music. And that you've passed it on to them, because I mean, it's so crazy the stuff that they're exposed to now. And again, I'm not saying all the stuff is bad, because I do new music and I play a lot of good stuff. I like to think I play a lot of good stuff, but it's just that we don't the quality of the music on the radio isn't on the level that we all grew up with and we're accustomed to. So that you're out there teaching them and passing this music on to them, I just think it's insanely dope. And I crazy respect to you for that. Now it was a lot of hip hop albums, true enough, but you had a lot of just jazz, and just like you mentioned the Marvin Gaye, there were a lot of other albums in the mix, and I want to make sure I get this one. And one of the ones that caught me right off bat was the Bill Cosby.
Right.
Because it's considering what you're doing, it's such a clever idea. Now, I'll let you tell them. What's the name of that album?
I Started Out as a Child.
Yes.
Hilarious. Early Bill Cosby albums. He has an album. I have the record. It's called Why Is There Air? They're all hilarious like that.
Right.
And so when I saw that album, I was like, I have to do this one. I have to.
Yeah, you nailed it. You nailed that one. Now I also want to talk about another one that I really dug, the Miles Davis
The birth of the cool.
Yes, yes, yes. Now, the whole trumpet thing. Do you any of your kids do they play instruments?
Well, no, that's my trumpet. I play the trumpet.
Look at you. Look at you. So you're just gonna slide that in there.
yeah. I play the piano and the trumpet. You know.
Oh, you play the piano too?
But so the trumpet, yeah. My son wants to play. Like when they come over, they pull out the trumpet and they blow in it, and you know it's hilarious. But like for that photo, my son, he could barely hold up that trumpet.
Oh, man, that's crazy.
In that picture, he's struggling to hold up that trumpet, and I'm sitting there trying to take a picture, and he's telling me, "Are you done yet?" Because he can't hold it up. So you know, that's a backstory to that one. He looks effortless doing it, but he was struggling trying to hold up that trumpet.
Oh man, I gotta tell you, you guys nailed it with that one. I love that one.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, the backstory. I didn't know there was a backstory, so that makes it even better.
Oh, they all have backstories.
Oh,
they're all funny. I mean, it's like the Outcast one. The one that most people like is the Outcast one, Stankonia.
Yeah, and I just posted that one.
And the putting my youngest son in Andre 3000.
Yes.
You know, leather pants, leather armbands, a scarf, and you know, he enjoyed it and he had fun taking that picture. And he was just like this, do it like this, like this. And then my older son nailed the big boy pose, just like whatever, you know.
And you know, I was looking at the picture, and I mean, you know, again, I had to wonder to myself. So I'm gonna ask you because you were there. When you hooked this up, how did you pick which child did what?
Or
was it kind of random?
It was kind of random. Sometimes, since both my kids have different skin complexions, some of them were kind of easy to kind of figure out. But like the ones with like the Black Moon cover.
Right.
I mean, my 3-year-old had to be Buckshot Shorty because you know that dude's already 5 feet
She's
tall.
She's short already, right?
And but they usually picked out which ones they wanted to do. I showed them, and they're like, "I want to do that one."
Oh man, that's so dope.
Like the Nat King Cole one. My oldest, he wanted to do that one because he wanted to wear the hat.
I'm gonna tell you, I don't have that one available, but I love that. I'm gonna tell you, you all have to go to his Tumblr, and when you get a minute on Twitter, go ahead and send me the link. Because Huffington Post, you know, they have a few, and there's another site that has a few. But man, like I told you when I talked to you earlier, there was just so many. I don't even know if I saw them all.
Right. Yeah.
But I'm sitting. It's 50.
There's over 50. Yeah.
Wow, man, I saw like 12. And you know what's crazy? I'm showing them to people at work, and again, all the girls, wow. And all the dudes like, man, that's dope. Man, I wish I had done that. And man, I'm gonna tell you, I don't want to. In this instance, I don't want to say biters because that's not really what's here. But you may have inspired quite a few people to do something similar.
See, that's the thing. I can't believe I'm the only one who ever thought of this to put their kids on album covers. I've seen people put cats on album covers. I've seen other things, but I've never seen them put their kids. And that's what's crazy to me. I'm like, oh, I'm the first one to do this. All right.
Well, man, yeah, you nailed it. I love it, love it, love it. I got another instrumental, and I'm not getting out of here before that one. Do you have plans to do? Is this going to be something that's going to be ongoing and continuing, or do you feel like, man, I've done 50? I think I nailed it. You know, I'm where I need to be.
We're gonna do some more. It all depends on my sons because you know they're getting older and you know they want to do something else. They're probably like, all right, I don't want to do this anymore. You know how kids are. But the good thing is that they have a whole portfolio of pictures that they can look back on when they're 25.
And let me ask you something. Are they around?
Yep.
Oh man, you got to put them on. They're around right now.
Oh, right now. Oh, no. Well, they're asleep.
I figured they were. Yeah. It's what you in Delaware? It's just like 1:30 in the morning.
Yep.
Oh well, man. Tell them what are their names? Just their first names. We don't want to put all their business out there.
Well, the older one is Taj. The younger one is Amar.
Man, crazy shout out to Taj and Amar, and you let them know that we love them over here at the Old School, New School, Need to Learn No show. They are getting crazy love on, and you know, I imagine you're on Facebook. I definitely got to get with you just so I can tag you so you can show them all the stuff we put, all the pictures we put up of them, and how on some level they are celebrities to us.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Did you tell them that you were going to be doing the interview?
Yes, I did, but they're like, all right then.
Hey, good for you, man. Good luck.
Yeah,
hey,
exactly.
Hey, old dude, good luck with that.
Yeah, where are my Legos? That's it.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, I love this to death. I cannot wait. I really cannot wait to see some more. Again, hit me on Twitter and put the link up for the page, and I'm gonna post that so people can just see all of it.
Okay.
I can't like I said, I can't put them up fast enough. People are going nuts. Have I posted all the ones I wanted to post? I believe I have. Yeah, the Dr. Dre one is posted now. And I gotta ask you, because somebody said this to me.
Uh-huh.
They said, man, when he puts a picture of his son on the Chronic album, what's going on there? Did you feel a certain kind of way about some of these albums? Like, you know what, man, I don't want to send the wrong message or anything like that. Did any of that ever enter your mind?
Right. Yeah, some of them do, because there are some albums that I love that I just can't do.
Right.
Like the Chronic one, it's like the picture is such a tame picture of Dr. Dre. It really didn't matter. Like the Compton's Most Wanted one, that's one of my favorite ones. That one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like the original album, there's and the one guy, he's MC Chill MC. He's
right.
drinking a 40, and MCA has a gun in his hand. So, but my kids are kids. So Quentin is holding a toy car. And
all right, now you've done it. Now you've done it. Now you've done it. I have to put this one up.
And Amar, he's holding a Capri Sun juice box.
Oh so, yeah, I gotta get this one up. Give me a.
And if you look on Daily Operation, Taj in the back, he has a candy cane in his mouth instead of, because Premier had a blunt. So they've all been kiddified, I guess, if you can call it.
Let me say something. I definitely want to say this. You just made me proud I asked that question. I had no idea what your answer would be, but you made me very happy I asked, because, man, I didn't even look. So I just posted it now. I see it now. I see it. This is bananas. I see the.
Yeah, a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't know until I tell them. I'm like, yeah, that's a Capri Sun box, or that's it. Yeah.
That
I'm not gonna have my son holding a gun.
Of course. But man, you nailed this one. And I'm gonna tell you something. For me, I was a huge fan of their first album, and probably their second one. The what you call it didn't really resonate with me that tough. The music to drive by, but what did resonate with me was I thought the album cover was bananas.
Oh yeah, the album cover.
It was very well thought out and very well put together. And then how the CD's in the back, and it's actually just the cover that you see right there, and it plays on itself, and you nailed that.
Yeah, that came out when I was in high school. That's one of my favorite albums of all time. I'm a huge MCA CMW.
Oh, I was a huge MCA fan. Music to Drive By was not my absolute favorite, but I couldn't front on it. And then, like I said, I had to buy it because this was in a time when you bought everything.
Absolutely.
Man, I don't know if you have the information to listen to the show, because judging from what you just said about high school and things of that nature, we're around the same age. We're doing the 80s countdown tonight. I would love if you could hang around and listen. And
absolutely.
Try to find me on Facebook. Man, thank you so much for calling in. Thank you so much for sharing these pictures with us. And
I appreciate it. I appreciate you finding us and appreciating the blog.
Which reminds me, both of us need to get on Twitter and give a shout out to Hip Hop Wired. I meant to get at them earlier, but and say, hey man, do you remember about 2-3 weeks ago when you posted this? I took that and ran with it, and I'm talking to my man tonight, so I definitely want to let them know that we spoke. Because really, like I said, if Hip Hop Wired had to put it up, I don't know, because I'm not really a Huffington Post guy. Nothing against them, but
right.
Yeah, I got enough tweets from hip hop blogs to go through. I don't need to add anything else. But when I saw it, and you know, man, and you, I'm sure you follow a few hip hop blogs too, and I know that you're on Twitter. Depending on who you follow, man, they will bombard you, and so you can't open up everything. But man, I'm glad I opened this, and I'm glad it brought us together. And man, we are thrilled to have had you talk to us tonight.
Absolutely. I had fun doing it.
Man, thank you so much. Shout out to everybody in Delaware. Is there anybody you want to shout out?
Let's see. Well, my family, hopefully they're listening out in California. A lot of people out here, they're probably asleep. So shout out to everybody. Thank you for all the supporters for our blog. You can follow it, show everybody at work so they can see them.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I love it. Well, man, thank you again. We finna get to some music. I really, to be honest with you, I like talking to you. We may talk again soon.
No problem.
Thanks again, man. We love you here on the Old School, New School, Need to Learn No show. Thank you so much.
All right, thanks, Mike.
All right, man, you take it easy.
All right, you too.
All right.
Bye-bye.
What's going on, y'all? It's your man, Professor Mike Jordan. Man, super cool dude. Crazy shout out to him. Now, I put up like, 7, maybe 8 pics, if that. So, I hope y'all saw my man Lance Underwood. He really just nailed it. Crazy shout out to him with those pictures, man. I mean, and like he said, I'm kind of on the same thing he is. I am amazed that he hadn't, really, that no one had done this before. And it's crazy because my son is liking the pictures, and I'm thinking, man, we should have stole this idea. But once again, crazy shout out to my main man, Lance Underwood out of Dover, Delaware, doing his thing with the photos of the album covers. Loved it to death. Now, we got 30 songs. We're going to get a man behind the wheel some credit some more tonight. First, let me get some roll going. Shout out to everybody at Breakfast Club. Shout out to